Hello and welcome back to this tutorial on how to write a violin sonata. So writing in F major, we're in the first movement. We've moved into the second subject, and so the second subject so far goes like this. Okay, so what we want to do next in the next 4 bars is just repeat that, because that sounds quite okay. And we'll just copy these 2 G's as well. Into the piano. Okay, so that's good. So what we're doing here is we're just on the new tonic, which is C, and we've got this idea going to the dominant G, and then coming back to the and then moving on to the dominant in G, so the dominant 7th chord on D, going back to G. So this is kind of a modulation into the dominant of C major, i.e. G major. So we've repeated those 4 bars here, and we've kind of modulated to the dominant of C. Now quite a nice thing to do is to have a dominant pedal, and one of the nice things that you can have over that is a series of sort of first inversion chords. So I'm going to show you here what I mean, and it's really inspired by the fact that this we can have this held for longer. This is appoggiatura. So let's hold it for so in terms of what I'm talking about, the first inversions, the first inversion on the chord of B, D, F and B is going to be D, F and B. So this can we can just naturalize this. We'll just get rid of this for the moment. And we can just have a pedal on G. So you can see we've got the first inversion here. So we've got a D, F and a B. Sorry, I'm just trying to think ahead. So we probably want this phrase to be just 2 bars. So we could have so we have the C going down to the B natural, and then another appoggiatura here, and then we've come back down to C major here, and we can then just reinforce the return to C major, because we've obviously modulated to G here, kind of, and then we've gone straight into the dominant pedal, flattening the F sharp over 2 bars, working our way back to C, and then we probably want a couple of bars here just to reinforce the fact that we've come back to C major. So you know, something really simple like, okay, something like that, and then C there obviously. Okay, so what are we going to do with the piano? I think we're going to go with the violin. So we'll just have this held for 2. Maybe 3. Okay, well let's just put okay, so we've got, so far we've got this. Change those, and we'll have that there, and the same thing here, just down further. So hopefully you can see the first inversions that we've got there. First inversion on the chord of BDF there, first inversion on the chord of ACE, GBD, FAC there. Now that as itself is a little bit static, so we could just have some put some kind of twiddly bits in it. So if we have another voice, we've got some sort of semi-quaver motion here, so let's have that going on here. In fact, here we could have some motion. Let's just have now we can have this in octaves with the violin. We could preempt this this kind of idea of D and C here. So let's just have and then we have something similar here as well. So just transposing it down. Okay, so let's just have a listen. Okay, so whoops, let's just change this, because obviously we need to be on the dominant 7th, and here we just need a cadence here. So we'll go from, or work towards a cadence. Okay, so, and in the right hand we can just have some, maybe have some semi-quavers, just to fill it out a bit. So that chord there's got to go back to the C and the E here. Just trying to work this one back. Just naturalize those B's there, B flats. Great, so let's just have a quick listen to this, and we'll continue next time. So let's just go from, let's go from the start of the second subject, shall we? Great, so do please join me next time, and if you do like these videos, please subscribe and like them, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.